Vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for vision, immune function, and cell growth. It exists in two forms: retinol from animal sources and beta-carotene from plants, which your body converts. The most well-known role is vision. Vitamin A forms rhodopsin, a protein in your eyes that allows you to see in low light. Without enough, you develop night blindness, struggling to see in dim conditions. Severe deficiency can cause complete blindness. It also maintains healthy skin and mucous membranes, the linings of your respiratory, digestive, and urinary tracts. These barriers are your first defense against infection. Vitamin A keeps them intact and functional. Your immune system depends on it. White blood cells need vitamin A to function properly. Deficiency weakens immune response, making you more susceptible to infections. You get vitamin A from liver, fish, dairy, eggs, and orange vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes. Too much from supplements can be toxic, causing liver damage and birth defects in pregnant women. But you can't overdose from food sources. Vitamin B1, thiamine. Thiamine helps convert carbohydrates into energy. Every cell in your body needs it to produce ATP, the molecule that powers cellular processes. It's particularly important for nerve function. Nerves use enormous amounts of energy, and without thiamine, they can't function properly. Deficiency causes beriberi, a disease affecting the nervous and cardiovascular systems. Symptoms include muscle weakness, nerve damage, confusion, and heart problems. Severe deficiency can be fatal. Alcoholics are at high risk because alcohol interferes with thiamine absorption. You get thiamine from whole grains, pork, legumes, nuts, and seeds. It's water-soluble, meaning your body doesn't store it. You need regular intake through diet. Vitamin B2, riboflavin. Riboflavin is crucial for energy production and cellular function. It helps break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, converting them into usable energy. It also acts as an antioxidant, protecting cells from damage by free radicals. This is important for preventing cellular aging and disease. Riboflavin maintains healthy skin, eyes, and nervous system. Deficiency causes cracks at the corners of your mouth, inflamed tongue, and sensitivity to light. You get it from dairy products, eggs, lean meats, green vegetables, and fortified cereals. Like all B vitamins, it's water-soluble and needs regular replenishment. Vitamin B3, niacin. Niacin supports metabolism, DNA repair, and cell signaling. It's involved in over 400 enzymatic reactions in your body, making it essential for converting food into energy. It also helps produce stress and sex hormones in the adrenal glands. Your nervous system and digestive system depend on it for proper function. Deficiency causes pellagra, characterized by diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia, and death if untreated. It was common in populations relying heavily on corn without proper preparation. You get niacin from meat, fish, nuts, and fortified grains. Your body can also make it from the amino acid tryptophan, though this process is inefficient. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine. Pyridoxine is involved in over 100 enzyme reactions, mostly related to protein metabolism. It helps break down amino acids and create neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. These neurotransmitters regulate mood, sleep, and stress response. Low B6 levels are linked to depression and cognitive decline. It also supports immune function and hemoglobin production, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. Deficiency causes anemia, confusion, and weakened immunity. You get B6 from poultry, fish, potatoes, chickpeas, bananas, and fortified cereals. Most people get enough from diet, but certain medications can interfere with absorption. Vitamin B9, folate. Folate is critical for DNA synthesis and cell division. It's especially important during periods of rapid growth like pregnancy and infancy. Pregnant women need adequate folate to prevent neural tube defects in developing fetuses. This is why prenatal vitamins contain high doses, and many countries fortify grains with folic acid, the synthetic form. Folate also works with B12 to produce red blood cells. Deficiency causes megaloblastic anemia, where red blood cells are abnormally large and don't function properly. You get folate from leafy greens, legumes, seeds, and fortified grains. The synthetic form, folic acid, is more easily absorbed than natural folate from food. Vitamin B12, cobalamin. B12 is essential for nerve function, DNA synthesis, and red blood cell formation. It's unique among vitamins because it contains cobalt and is only found naturally in animal products. Without B12, you develop pernicious anemia, characterized by fatigue, weakness, and neurological problems. Nerve damage from B12 deficiency can be permanent if not caught early. Vegetarians and vegans are at high risk for deficiency and should supplement. Older adults also struggle to absorb B12 because stomach acid production decreases with age. You get B12 from meat, fish, dairy, and eggs. Fortified foods and supplements provide it for those who don't eat animal products. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage. It's essential for producing collagen, the protein that forms connective tissue in skin, bones, and blood vessels. Without vitamin C, you develop scurvy. Collagen breaks down, causing bleeding gums, loose teeth, poor wound healing, and eventually death. Sailors on long voyages suffered from scurvy until they discovered citrus fruits prevented it. Vitamin C also enhances iron absorption from plant sources and supports immune function. While it doesn't prevent colds as popularly believed, it may slightly reduce duration and severity. You get it from citrus fruits, berries, peppers, broccoli, and tomatoes. It's water-soluble, so excess is excreted in urine. Megadoses from supplements can cause digestive upset but aren't toxic. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is unique because your body produces it when skin is exposed to sunlight. It functions more like a hormone than a traditional vitamin. Its primary role is regulating calcium and phosphorus absorption, essential for bone health. Without enough vitamin D, bones become soft and weak, causing rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. It also supports immune function, mood regulation, and muscle function. Low levels are linked to depression, particularly seasonal affective disorder in winter months with less sunlight. You get vitamin D from sunlight, fatty fish, fortified dairy, and egg yolks. Many people, especially in northern climates, are deficient and benefit from supplementation. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects cell membranes from oxidative damage. It's particularly important for protecting polyunsaturated fats in cell membranes from free radicals. It supports immune function and helps prevent blood clots by inhibiting platelet aggregation. Deficiency is rare but causes nerve and muscle damage, vision problems, and weakened immunity. It typically only occurs in people with fat malabsorption disorders. You get vitamin E from nuts, seeds, vegetable oils, and green leafy vegetables because it's fat-soluble, it's stored in body tissues, and excessive supplementation can accumulate to toxic levels. Vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting. It activates proteins that help blood coagulate, preventing excessive bleeding from injuries. There are two main forms. K1 comes from plants and is involved in clotting. K2 comes from animal products and fermented foods and plays a role in bone and heart health by directing calcium to bones rather than arteries. Deficiency causes excessive bleeding and bruising. Newborns are given vitamin K injections at birth because they're born with low levels and can't produce it yet. You get K1 from leafy greens like kale and spinach. You get K2 from fermented foods, egg yolks, and certain cheeses. Gut bacteria also produce some vitamin K. 11 essential vitamins. Vitamin A supports vision and immunity. B vitamins convert food into energy and support nerve function. Vitamin C builds collagen and acts as an antioxidant. Vitamin D regulates calcium for bone health. Vitamin E protects cells from damage. And vitamin K enables blood clotting. Each vitamin has specific roles, and deficiency causes distinct problems. But more isn't always better. Fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K can accumulate to toxic levels. Water-soluble B vitamins and C are excreted when excess, but megadoses can still cause issues. The best approach is eating a varied diet with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Most people get adequate vitamins from food. Supplements help when diet is insufficient or absorption is impaired, but they don't replace healthy eating. What surprised you most about vitamins? Drop it in the comments.